Welcome back to Norheim's garage. Today we're going to have a look at some things I have done the past few weeks. It's not much, but I have done some bits and pieces. We can probably start with the radiator and the fan shroud I made, and now I have fitted it like I wanted. I also cut out for the hose here, so we have some clearance. And I also raised this part here a little bit, so it's clear the radiator under here, so I don't have to cut out this section, which I was planning on doing, but now I don't have to. And also cut out a little bit here for the fan switch. I also started to do some, I also made these shieldings here, or diffuser, or what you're gonna call it, so the air doesn't go on the side of the radiator, also under here. So we can get as much air into the radiator as possible. I also started to think about the fuel lines, where they're gonna go. They're gonna come up somewhere here and need to go in here and through this and take a 180-degree turn here and over to the fuel regulator, which is here, and need to have a return line from under here and back and down here again. So that's gonna be a little bit work to get done. You also, of course, need to make the intake manifold. That's also gonna be interesting to make. Also, this temperature regulator for the heater. Not sure if I'm gonna have it or not. These tend to leak a little bit inside the car, so I might just put in a normal kind of a ball valve or something, which I can have inside the car. We have to see, but I will try to fit everything in place with this on, so I know it fits before I decide. Because it's gonna be very tight here, so if something happens and this will break, obviously, if it hits this. But that's gonna be a little bit later. I'm gonna have a look at that. I obviously got the fuel cell in, as you can see. I'm making some shielding or some protective covers for the couplings. It's gonna be looking like this. One here on the couplings there, and here's the fuel filter. This is a 100 micron fuel filter, so it's this is gonna go before the pump, and this is gonna be like this. So I'm not sure if you can see that properly, like this. So you don't throw something in here and you break off some couplings. So this is couplings are in aluminium, so if you put something sharp or hard into the trunk here, it's gonna break those off. So that's why I want to have some cover to protect them a little bit, especially these ones that stick so much out here. These ones are kind of just some pipes I had, which I welded some nut into it, so you can screw them on and off. And put this cover on with these screws here, then, which is countersunk into the plate here. Also the filler hose, or filler neck, or what you call it. I had to buy a new one of these because it was a lid on this, of course, and it didn't have the right size for what I need. So I had a aluminium pipe in here, which I need to weld on to here, and it's gonna go up here and into here. Need to cut this to the right length, of course, but it's gonna go like something like this. And I also have the ventilation for the tank. That's this one. It goes up here. I need to be higher than this, so when I'm filling the tank, so that it doesn't overfill into the vent, and it will just go onto the ground. So this one goes up to here somewhere and comes back down and goes in here and down, and it comes out on here. And also these ones are not watertight, not completely, so because of the lock here, and this things here goes into the lid, so I need to make a drain for water inside here. So I hope that will be enough to get the small amount of water that comes out or comes in here can go out of here, and that would be attached to, not sure you can see that, not sure if you can see under here, but see there's a blue coupling there, which is gonna go into a hose and out the same way. So I'm just waiting for some parts here to finish off this this thing here. As you can see, the fuel line goes under here and comes back out here and out there. You can see if we can, and it goes, not sure if you can see that, it goes out in the back of the tank. So, and I can just jack up the car and we can have a look. Yeah, and it comes out here, and here we have the fuel pump, and the fuel line is going to come up around in here, and it's going to go into the fuel filter, the second fuel filter, which is 30 micron. And then it's going to be a hard line from here in aluminium. That's going to need to try to get it around here somewhere, and maybe take it this way and back here, because I need to get it up in the engine bay here. somewhere. So there isn't much room for these brake lines and the fuel lines here, so I need to maybe run the brake lines inside the car. You just have to see what I can figure out. I can't have them here with the exhaust, so I need to figure out something. Yes, and here we have the fuel lines. This is a normal fuel line with a rubber fuel line. It's steel reinforced, of course. This is I have used for the venting and for the before the pump. And this one here is a little bit smaller. This is PTFE, so it's gonna be good for the E85 and things. This is AN6. This here is AN8, and I have some hose couplings for. This is for the aluminium pipe, of course, which you're gonna have under the car. This is 10 millimeter pipe, and hose couplings for the PTFE. So I'm gonna make those, of course, but I just need to wait until I know exactly where the fuel regulator gonna go before I make all of these, and also the aluminium pipe, how far I can get this under the car, because it's a lot easier to make these the right length than this aluminium pipe. Also waiting for the expansion tank for the car. I got one tank here is for the it's a catch can for the oil. I'm not going to use the original Volvo catch system, which goes back into the engine. So I'm going to have this separate one with have a dipstick in it, so you know when it's full or not. So that I'm gonna find a place for, and so I need to wait for the expansion tank to come before I decide where this is gonna go. I don't think I have anything else I need to fit in the engine bay. I have the option of having this tank as a catch tank for the water. This is just to prevent excess water getting out of on the street or these things. But I don't think I need it. We'll see. I think the expansion tank has to stay here where the original one has been. I don't think I can put it anywhere else really. I need to be able to have room here, just in case I want to tilt this engine sideways if I have to. If I'm gonna rebuild this thing for turbo, I probably need to use the original intake and the original wiring and the whole system to get it approved if I'm gonna have a turbo on it. And then I need to tilt it sideways because then you need to have the original inlet manifold, and then this is gonna be a problem if not. So I don't want to fill up anything here just in case I need to tilt it, because then I need to have probably get the alternator also moved onto this side, and but that's not gonna happen yet anyway. But if I get problems with approving this engine for this car, I might do something which I know it's possible to do or to get approved. Also the brake lines. This one here is gonna stay here somewhere. It was originally standing like this on here, and I don't want to have it like this, because I need the inlet manifold to go like this here, so then this is gonna be in the way. So I need to put it here, and I think I need to get the brake lines inside here. Here's where the I think the hood lock wire was here, and I'm not going to use that, so I think I'm going to drill another hole here. So I have two holes and put them inside here, and then they're going to come inside. You see the hole, let's see, the hole up in the corner there, and run the brake lines into here somewhere, and under here, and maybe just stick them back out. And just stick them out like here somewhere, because those reducer valves is just under here, so then we can get straight to them. We just have to see. I'm not totally convinced about the having the brake lines inside the car. I don't think I can have the fuel lines inside the car, so but I probably can have the brake lines inside. I'm gonna decide a little bit later on that one. So yes, I don't think I have anything more to show. All of these small bits and pieces take some time to make. So I think I'm just gonna update a little bit later on when I get the expansion tank and figure out the placement of that one. So I think I'm gonna end this video, and if there is any questions, you are free to write in the comment section, and I will see if I can answer what the questions I can answer. So I will see you.